Hi everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. So today I'm going to do a tribute type of video for this girl that I came across on YouTube just actually a couple days ago. Her name is Jenny Appleford and they call her Jenny Apple on YouTube. And I feel really connected with her. So I started watching one of her videos, and the first video that I came across was of her saying, of the video caption said, "I'm dying." So that sounds weird that I wanted to click on that video, but it drew me in because for those of you who don't know me or don't follow me, I am a cancer survivor. I say it all the time in my videos and stuff like that. And so death is very familiar to me. And so I I just was like, okay, this is it, she has no hair, I'm assuming this is cancer. I don't know, mind you, I don't know nothing about her. So I'm watching her video and I'm listening to her talk, and she's telling everybody how she's doing and stuff like that in her bed, in her hospital bed, and her husband's by her side. And I often talk to my husband about like me if I get cancer back, and always kind of wanting reassurance that he's going to take every care of everything and the kids when I'm gone if I get cancer back and stuff like that. So fast forward to what I'm saying is that I clicked on another video a couple days later, which was of her husband, Kyle, who was making a video of letting everybody know that she is no longer with us and that she won her battle with cancer. And I wanted to say, I made a comment in one of the videos that I watched, but I wanted to say, like, out loud, like, personally, that I really felt that. I really felt when she was telling everybody that she didn't want people to people saying that, she passed away from cancer and that, she lost her battle. I really felt that when he said that she wanted everybody to say that she beat it, because that that's how I look at things. That's how I'm the same way as her. Like, I would feel the same way as her if I ever got cancer back, that, I didn't lose the battle, I won. Because have this saying. I have this saying that I say to my husband, and I say it to a lot of people, my kids, everybody. But I always say that a lot of people say when they love somebody that I would die for you. But what I like saying to the people that I love is that I would live for you. I live for you, because it is a lot harder to it's a lot easier to die for somebody than it is to live. And I feel anybody could understand what I'm saying, but I feel that cancer survivors could understand maybe a little bit more. Um, but I really could relate to this lady, and it's really weird too. The reason why I'm gonna do a reading. I'm gonna do a reading for her husband and her family, and if they come here and listen to this, I that would be great. That's what I'm making this for, a tribute to her. A lot of people don't believe in readings. A lot of people don't believe in this type of stuff, spiritual stuff, but for some reason I'm being pulled to do this. And you know what's weird too is that in one of the videos I watched, I heard her husband mention that she watched Wizard of Oz. And it's crazy because I feel that's another reason why Kyle and the family, why I'm making this video and wanting to connect for you guys, because I feel like she's already connecting with me to connect with you guys, to let you guys know how much deep love she has for you guys, that you already know how much she loves you, but she wants me to remind you and tell you, just so you have confirmation, like even more confirmation than you already have right now, that she's around and that she will always be. And if you ever need signs or any glimmer of hope that she's still around, protecting you guys, watching over you guys, or any type of message that you guys are wanting to know that she's there, still here, um she wants you to know that you have it. It's right here. Me is another reason for you guys to know that she is around and she loves you guys and she thanks you for everything that you did for her. Because, okay, Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz. When you said that, my heart dropped because I am the biggest fan of Wizard of Oz. I have Wizard of Oz poster. I have Wizard of Oz. Dorothy, look at her. Click the slippers, and what does she say? There's no place like home. And that's what your wife was saying. That's what she's saying. There's no place like home. I have ruby slippers even out in my kitchen, in like above where my coffee maker is. And she's at home. She's at peace. She clicked her ruby slippers. And I also want to say too that I'm gonna pull a couple cards as well. So for people that don't believe in this stuff and whatever, scroll to another video. But I really felt the need to let you guys know that I felt that she's using me. I really do. I felt that she was using me to connect with you guys and remind you guys, even though you already know, that she loves you so much and she appreciates everything that you guys did. And her stand that she did at that very last stand up that you said that she did, when she didn't necessarily say I'm standing, but she stood, that was her way of clicking her slippers and saying there's no place like home. She wanted you guys to know that. She wanted you to know that, Kyle. And so I have a couple decks here. I have one that's called Talking to Heaven, and this made me feel even more drawn to pull a couple cards for you guys, because me and my husband, like, I've been like really sad and down and out lately and stuff like that. So my husband was getting me out of the house, and that's actually what I do, is I pick things up for people and I read for them. And I have a group on social media. I'm not going to say the name of it. I'm not going to say which social media, none of that, because I decided to keep it private, because not everybody believes the same thing. But also, when you said numbers and stuff like that, that got to me too, because I'm a huge number person, and that's actually what I pick up. I pick up numbers, initials, names. I get little movies in my head and stuff like that. I smell things and whatnot. And so I'm going to show you when my husband took me out, because I felt like getting out and about and I wasn't really feeling well, like mentally, like I was feeling like really kind of down and out. When he got me out and took me shopping, I was looking around, and this is right before the video that you let everybody know that Jenny was passing. You said she likes shiny things, anything sparkling and shining. Okay, I just picked up these Moonology cards, and all these stars are shining bright in the sky. So that's another thing that connected to me, to let me, like, connected, like, the thing that I feel like she's using me to tell you guys she's still here, because if you think about it too, the ruby slippers, you said anything sparkly, shiny. Dorothy's slippers are shiny. And I just really felt that she wanted me to voice to you guys that she's speaking through me somewhat. I don't know her. I don't know anything about you guys, but I do feel this strongly. I really do. And so I'm gonna pull a couple cards from here, and I am not going to do anything weird. I'm just, here's the deck of cards. I'm actually gonna point the camera down, and I'll pull like 3 cards from this deck, which is called Moonology, and I'm gonna pull 3 cards from this. Now this deck right here usually says like messages from, it's supposed to be like when you pull a card from this deck, it's a message from a loved one who's passed away. So that's what this deck is. But I feel the need to pull from this deck because this is a deck that I got the day before Jenny passed away, and before you made the video and posted the video of her talking about if anything shiny, if anything sparkles, that's a way, like a sign for her. And I got these Moonologies with the sparkling stars. That's why I'm going to pull from these 2 decks. So I'm going to pull 3, and no cheating or doing anything funny. So the first one, adjustments are required. Now, what I feel with this one, adjustments are required. I feel that it's obviously with the kids, obviously the adjustment of not, having her around and stuff like that. But I'm feeling like with this card, she's saying that everything is going to be okay and everything's going to be all right. People are going to help you with all these adjustments. You've already said that, but this is just confirmation. Have faith in your dreams. So this is, to me, I take it she means that she wants you to be happy and be able to move forward, and don't hold any guilt when you're moving forward or finding happiness. And the last one from this, nothing will come of this situation. So to me, nothing will come of this situation, and see how the sky is dark and stuff like that. That to me means that you being sad and the kids being sad and stuff like that, nothing will come for that. Nothing will come with being sad and down and out. She doesn't want you to feel that way in the dark alone. Nothing will come of that. She wants you guys to be more positive, and you guys have been, and she knows that, but she's just not wanting you guys to be sad. Nobody on YouTube, her family, nobody. She wants everybody to stay positive, because nothing out of negativity will come to this situation. So I'm going to read to you guys out of the guidebook for these 3 cards that I just pulled, what they mean. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to look in the guidebook what it says. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding this first card. Okay. 102. Okay. In a form of astrology known as Hooray, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded, a void, of course, moon means nothing will come of this matter, or the situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news depending on what you are asking. For an example, if you are worried about something, whatever it is, this card will be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectation or change things so that you get a different outcome. Remember, the card can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with both your behavior and beliefs. This card also means the chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out to meditate and contemplate. And the underneath, attuned to the moon, it says, I trust in my highest good. So that's the card that says nothing will come of this situation. Now, the other card that says have faith in your dreams, I'm going to look for that one now. Okay, so page 100. What do you need to release? Or wait, sorry. Wrong one. It says have faith in your dreams. $26. I went to the wrong page. Okay. Have faith in your dreams. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say, the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time on meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there's every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about, so keep faith. The attuned to moon says, I am focused on what I want, and the additional meanings for this card are just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back, stay focused on moving forward. Be patient as events unfold, and dig a little deeper to find more courage. So that's have faith in your dreams. Now, the last card for the moon is the adjustments are required. So I'm going to look for that one and we'll move on to the other deck. Okay. Adjustments are required. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been fulfilled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the others. This card also comes with the promise that not all is lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There will be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of, and so pay attention. Additional meanings for this card are that your life may be out of balance and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. And something new and exciting is around the corner. And trust may be required to move this situation forwards. The attuned to moon for this card is I am re-evaluating this situation. So that's from the Moonology deck. Now I'm going to do the Talking to Heaven. So let me put these ones away. And I wanted to say, this is also for people who don't understand this kind of stuff or don't believe in it. Those cards aren't always literal. They have subliminal messages in them and stuff like that. And so, sometimes you have to read in between the lines, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to, and plus I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm doing this for Jenny and her family. So, I know, I just know that, like, when I label this, some people are going to be watching it because so many people adored her, which I even do, and I only watched 2 videos. But I know that a lot of people don't really like believe in this kind of stuff or think it's goofy or whatever. But again, I'm doing it for them, her family. So here's the heavenly deck. I'm going to pull 3 from these just like I did to those. Tears cleanse the soul. Tears cleanse the soul. So, of course, cry, let it out. All of it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't mean that you're bad or you're terrible for crying or that you need to hold everything in. You're still strong even though you're crying. I'm sending you signs through nature. That is so crazy. Look at the butterfly. And it's crazy because I remember you saying something about a ladybug in nature. It says, I send you loving signs through nature. So again, she's reassuring that she's sending signs through the nature. Last one. I was met by so many loving people. So I don't know if she has a grandfather or an uncle that passed away. I'm getting some kind of male energy here, but I couldn't tell you if it was a grandfather or father. But I'm definitely getting a male energy, and I'm getting something with like a uniform as well, like an authority type, like a cop, security guard, army, something with the army. But she was met by so many loving people when she crossed over. So I'm going to read each of these cards like I did with the Moonology and from the guidebook, because there's a guidebook with these two. And I'm going to read the greater detail of these cards. Everything I told you is just things that I'm getting, but I'm going to read to you what this is. So, Tears Cleanse the Soul is the first card. So I'm looking for that one. Page 85. This is what this card says. When you cry, I am even closer to you, hugging and reassuring you. Sometimes you feel my presence, and sometimes not. However, I want you to know how beautiful you are when you are vulnerable with your heart fully open, feeling your raw emotions. Tears are a way to wash away your souls of impurity, such as fear and worry. It's a healthy means of releasing painful feelings, so I'm very proud of you for allowing yourself to cry. I know that it's difficult and that you want the pain to end, and it will, I promise. Just know that your heart heals faster as you allow to experience all of these feelings. Don't try to stay composed or hold back tears. Cry if and when you need to. People will understand. And if they don't, then that says much more about them than it does about you. Because God gave us the ability to shed tears for a healing reason. And it takes a strong person to cry. So that's what the tears cleanse the soul card means. Okay, the next one, sending you signs through loving nature. I'm going to look that one up now and I'll read you that one. 59. Okay. So, I send you loving signs through nature. Yes, that is me sending you signs of my love and presence. I learned to do this from the angels and from our loved ones who are here with me in heaven. Together we send you reminders that you are cared for, watched, and protected by us. We've sent you birds, dragonflies, butterflies, flowers, clouds, and rainbows. Each time you've noticed these signs, your body has given you confirmation of who sent them to you. So I'm glad that you're trusting the signs and that your body signals. We are so connected. That includes our connection through nature. I love you. I'm trying to get that to kind of focus in, but it's not doing it. So, last card. I was met by so many loving people. Let me see what number that is, and I will read it to you. Last one. 67. I was met by so many loving people. I want to put your mind at rest. I did not die alone. None of us ever comes onto earth world or ever enters into heaven alone. I was met by all of our loving relatives, friends, and even souls that I did not expect. I was greeted so beautifully by my magnificent angels, teachers, and spirit guides who gently escorted me. Turning the page. That escorted me into my colorful heavenly life. It is also splendid and also real. I cannot express to you the amount of love I was welcomed with. It feels so natural to be loved. I think I forgot that when I was living on Earth. When I came here, it was a wonderful reunion. It is a place where you see the best in everyone, and they also show you the best in yourself. It is indeed heaven. So, I got this card, and this card for you from the messages from her. And like I said, the stuff that I read from the guidebook doesn't mean literal things all the time, but you can take it and interpret it how you want and how you need. All I know is that I'm here because I really felt that Jenny pulled me to do this for you guys. And I really felt she just pulled me to do this just in general. I mean, there was so many connections there that I felt like I just needed to do this. The Wizard of Oz thing, the sparkly thing, the moon thing, all of it. It just was connecting. And when you said 5, when she passed away on the 5th at 5 o'clock, all that is just crazy. And so I feel that you should look into the number 5 and look at, like, even if you just Google it, angel number 5, or just ask around people to what that number means and stuff like that. There's meaning behind numbers, I believe. And from what you said, you never really said that she felt that there's meaning behind numbers, but that's how I took it when you said that she liked signs and that she passed away on the 5th at 5 o'clock. So I'm excited to be able to help, even if a little bit at all. And I wanted to say congratulations to Jenny for beating cancer, because now I have another friend who is a cancer warrior with me. So I just wanted to say that this is a tribute, and I will be on with another life topic.